Okay, so this little car of mine has appeared in a few of my videos and attracted a little bit of attention and lots of questions. So I thought I'd just give it a little bit of a feature. As you can see, it's pretty tiny. It's a Suzuki Wagon-R, which is actually the most popular little car in Japan, most sold car in Japan. You'll see why shortly. For those that are interested in such things, here's the engine, 650 cc's, so not that much different from a 650cc Suzuki motorcycle really. And here is why I have this tiny car. Probably the most asked question is, why do you have that tiny car, being a reasonably large guy? This is why. The town I live in has lots of big roads, but also many small ones like this. And I travel around the town quite a bit for different reasons and go to lots of places, and I just wouldn't get a bigger car through the streets, which is why most of the people in this town have small cars about the same size as mine. I mean, there is big cars here, but they're very limited where they can take them. This is a good example. Here's a bridge. I had to wait for this guy because there wasn't enough room on the bridge for me in the car and this guy. So I had to wait for him to cross the bridge before I could go across. So any car bigger than mine just wouldn't make it. So most of these roads would have originally been paths, would have been footpaths, would have been mainly for just people walking, and I guess for the occasional horse and cart, and slowly they've been changed into roads for cars. But because of the way the houses are built and because the houses are all pretty close, they just don't have room to make them bigger than this. Okay, this will give you an example. Look at this. Here's the wall on one side of the road. Here's the wall on the other side of the road. So in these tiny streets, there's lots of right-angled corners like this one. So the only way to see if there's anyone coming is to look up here in the mirror. Okay, so when I finally do get on a bigger piece of road, this little car is actually pretty good. We're in third gear. We're going to go around this corner at 30 kilometers an hour, and then I'm going to leave it in third gear. And it'll do 80 kilometers an hour in third, so it's an amazing little car. I love it. I love my little car, and it uses hardly any fuel, of course, so fill it up with gasoline once every 3 or 4 weeks, and fuel gauge very rarely moves.